What's up, everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna play the Darkside Detective. We're on the second case. It's called Tome Alone. So if you like the series, give it a thumbs up, share the video, give me a subscribe if you like what you're seeing for more videos. And without further ado, let's start. Case summary: Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Right, let's restart because I have tried recording this a few times and I'm having some issues, so yeah. And my gums are still swelling. There's a strange storm in the library. He's right. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I have some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here. Oh, come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. The thing you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. We'll be done in a jiffy, detective. Alright, let's go inside then. Fines for being late? Our book's late. It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No? Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. And you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? Silence. Shh. Okay. What were you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted, you know. The usual stuff. The usual? Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. So this is like a normal thing here? It's chasing off the readers, and you say a kid is to blame. He's the only one here often enough, suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests or a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. What books did Dooley borrow? He had Rules 2, Rave 2. Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us. And the law, what is it and do we really need it? Hey, what happened to the librarian reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book. Not enough pictures. What's that you're reading? Guy Light. The heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. What the fuck? I'm at the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting. What? It sounds awful, detective. Okay, goodbye. Is this your to read pile? I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. God damn. I thought you found owning books suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading that you can get it from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books. Maybe it's a germ issue. Germs? You really will believe in anything Hollywood tells you. So this is the elevator. It's the office. Let's go to the office first. Coat rack. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. Receive item. Button. What a disappointing haul. What is a button for? Bin. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. God damn. Photocopier. An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. So I guess you're gonna hear some background noise. It's raining outside, my house is close to the road and all of that. I say this every video. Oh, of course, you're gonna get sick of it. Condor, got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to put up Auntie this time. Okay. It's October. I really enjoy the access to secret areas this job gets us. Staff only? Not on our watch. Office supplies. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. So, scissors. Computer. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. I really don't understand Officer Dooley here. What's the... Let's call that Plan B. Okay. An old elevator? Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Horror, what? Let's go to the okay, that's the reception, okay. Sci-fi and fantasy children. Land. What odd leaves that plant has? That's just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. I don't understand. Statue. Don't blink. Children's section, okay. What about this one? Oh shit. The words are short and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs here. So who's he talking to? Books. Why your parents don't love you? God damn. Nobody, not one person needs kids to be talking like there's somebody invisible with them. Viewmaster. Viewmaster, I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's time like this that I miss walking the beat. We receive a Viewmaster dinosaur? The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. What? Let me cut this. I'd rather try something else first, okay? Floating book, well that's not right. Neat trick, what magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's... nothing. It's steady, you look familiar. Have I arrested you before? Yeah, from the first episode, right? Bad baby insights arrived. What? Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. So, you want a Viewmaster? I'd rather try something else first. Vent. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. It can be good for kids. Okay. Come on, Frank. You can do better than that. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities: feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. What would you teach it then? I want to be on the good side when the inevitable happens. Alright, let's go to the sci-fi fantasy, I guess. Swords and shield. If we live... sorry for that though. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of your Darkside bailiff and his squire Dooley. Come on, dog. Gloom tells of this sad adventure. Never understood this section. How can something be fiction and science? I don't know what to do with you sometimes. Give me a race? Chessboard. I like these magnetic chess sets. I don't think those pieces are magnetic. Sure, how else would they be moving, detective? A ghost? Library card. How convenient. I have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Fantastic Orbit. Drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bro. What the fuck? I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger till I found out that they had to go into space. Look like some of the rocket aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. Metal strip. What? Library card of one smug-faced Paul Conway. Okay? I don't know what to do here. Like, come on. Alright, let's try something else. Let's try going to the reading room hobby. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Nope, not one word of that is true. Let's go to the reading room. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello, my name's Raxa. I'm here to study the strange going on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Sure, that's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Okay, Dooley? You look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's this whole reading room thing. I mean, should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that why she assigned me to your department. Chalkboard. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people. Fair point, okay? I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. Clock. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Ghost hunting? If that's the case, cause there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo jumbo going on here. So you notice it. I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. What? You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all very hush-hush. So what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science so I wouldn't be studying two impractical subjects. What the fuck? Good call, Rex. From experience, I can tell you that the cult doesn't pay much. Alright, there's a big micro disturbance here, right? Why would anyone have so many filing that they need a cabinet to store them in? Box of microfilm. It's radiating energy, like Raxa said. I think that may be a clue, possibly. There's just too much here to take, even my packets have their limits. What? It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. Let's see what we can find online. Aha, you didn't say the magic word. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Too much on your pocket, huh? About... okay, let's cut it. Well, I've destroyed some historical materials. Let's hope there was a point to this. Even cut up is too much to care. Looks like I'll need to bring something here. The Viewmaster. Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider Moth. Do it again. Do it again. Sounds like they were on some kind of wing streak instead of having burned down another stadium. Major staff cuts at City Library. What? Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh yep, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Computer stock goes up, down, left, right, BA. What the fuck? Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were ritual meant to show the dead that walks among us. I remember this kid. What the? Hello. Who are you and how did you get here? I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, oh knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I don't rightly know. Right, but I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the other lies within, and I'm going crazy with the dogs outside. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? Talking to, you know what? I don't even know how to explain this. What was that? What was all that again? Yet secret room, mad power within. We cool, bro? We're cool. Figure out the password. How about this? What? Yeats, okay. Pray, sir. A moment of your time. Another one? Another spirit, yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. You mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more, not until the beast is gone. But I just want... not a word more, sir, not a word more. How about this? Got a strip? Let's talk to him again. I met your friend, Yeats. He say you won't stop spying on him. I find most joyous to torment the man. Says you want into that room you mentioned. I do, I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words, safe search. Oh right, maybe I can find some kind of a workaround? Please, just stay here and don't do anything. Again, shall converse with Crowley lurks while waiting on my blah blah blah. What? What do we need? Alright, let's go. Hobby DIY. What? Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nether sustainable. That's a bad idea. He looks like he's jumping. You jumped if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Wait a minute, these are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets, rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works. This guy. Jeez. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. So we received some glue. Kids painting over the books. Planking with Blinkman. One of mine, that. What's this about? Laying hardwood floors, part of series it were. I see they also have plonking with Blinkman, planking with Blinkman, and plonking with Blinkman. I think I see a theme here. Brand synergy, ain't it? Why no plinking with Blinkman? Oh, that's in adult section if you catch my meaning. God damn. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Aye, but not like young tops with their literary fiction. I don't understand that. Our useful stuff like house wiring and how to do own plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With right gear I could, I need a new button. Okay, here you go. What's all this for? Could you use this button to fix the elevator? I can, but won't do anything. Needs to be conductive to make circuit work. How about let's call it plan B. How about the glue? Come on. What? Needs to be conductive. How about this? They should make the button conductive. Conductive button, okay? Here you go. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see, looks like it'll do job. Give a few minutes to pop it in place. Okay. What? Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help. It were fun doing some useful game. Let's go to the horror section. Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was never mind. Book card. A collection of books that doesn't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur, if you ever catch one. The Internet and Other Fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Belliver. And MMO Accountancy. Wow, my course is accountancy, so yeah. I'm surprised I saw an accountancy word here. Be the fictional banker you always knew you were. Looks like you gotta get to the roof through here. Thankfully it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. Let's go to the horror section. The dog's outside. Come on, man. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches. Your pain dreadful lack true horror, at best spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you. Charlatan, fraud, and dead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Ah, you're an infuriating man. I cannot work A to B, from access to zero oxygen, a murderous crimer. The dead person murders, okay? Let's talk. What's going on here? I didn't take his blessed book. It was that childish blight on a woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hate it, so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense, I care not for his current zeitgeist. Zeitgeist? My works are very vastly superior. How about you, Lovecraft? He is being such a child. I am clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my atheistic horror? With your atheistic rubbish. Right, I'll have you made. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You two stop it or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. You started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. Quirky killings. Stabfest, Underwhelmer. The Yearn for Blood. Paingiver. Murder. Lemons for every meal. What? It kills. Haunted place. Everyone's guilty. Calvin ate what? He's behind you. Animal allotment. Did you kill them? I don't understand this shit. Alright, let's go to the first floor. Why is the window into the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation, and I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. God damn, girl. How about this? No. Don't need to use the copier right now, okay? Lamp. Even the lamp is flickering. Really? Don't need anything here? Are you sure? Oh, now we can see the kid. Okay. There we go. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. It's Annie Blyton. What's it about? It's a story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. God damn, that's Excuse me, do you still love Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book and in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book, you stop their fight. There's got to be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Ghost, what nonsense are you filling his head with, detective? I see them, they're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, the place was empty, just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the most dreadfulest books ever written. Let's ask Dory. For books. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No, I'm too busy reading my book to help. Dooley, can I use your card? Still has fines on it. I bet you we should let me make a deal now, huh? Okay, let's use this. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Like this one, yes. Oh, good. Not this one. It's not yours. It's not even your face on it. Where's the photocopy or bullshit now? The things I do for this job. Photocopy. Did I just photocopy my... Oh, shit. Let's call that plan B. Let's glue it. Yes. Stick it there. And... let's give this shit. I'd like to borrow that book. Oh, well then. Here you go, Paul. Paul. My name is Paul. Like it says on the card. My card. Paul. Trashy novel. So what do I need to do? Do I have to give them some books? Here you go, bitch. This is my book? No, it's not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written, and it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, love story. Sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Edgar Allan Poe? Oh shit! Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. Oh, it's Lovecraft and Edgar Allan Poe. Oh shit. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Well, they're gone, but now what? I guess I could tie up some of the other ghosts' loose ends. Alright, let's start with that kid. Let's see if there's a ghost here. Yes, there are. But let's first finish this. I've gotten them to agree on the scares book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I daren't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise here. Lovecraft novel. Ah, you ruined the kid's illusion, detective. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, because I really need it. Let's talk to this chest, guys. I read your detective books, wonderfully over the top. Oh hey, big fan of your work. Thanks, not you. Oh. Okay. You're just playing chess. So now we can give a book to this bitch. Come on, Frankie, you can do better than that. What? Right? Indescribable rending things that trend. What? About you? You mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something, not a detective? Me? No, but I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack it in to steal her unpublished fan fiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. Oh shit, come on. Let's see what we can find online. We got a password, come on. Now Carly should be able to browse this to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I've set it up so you should be able to browse whatever you want, no restrictions. Excellent, you may not want to stick around for this. Right, I'll leave it to your business, so shut the door on the way out. Or I'm sorry. Did I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. There is clear now. Well, clearer is maybe not the term I'd use. Come again, sir? Never mind, just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about the hidden room? I'll share what I can. There's a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the fantastic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is the lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all of this? Intuition? I've run out of bread. Let's go to the horror shit. L section. L section. Here we go. The book Keats mentioned is missing. I know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section. A bit too godless for my taste. Lovecraft novel, you say? Oh, here we go. Here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Let's pull that. We pull this in. Oh shit, that's why there's a skull thing there. Well, there's the hidden door Yates and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doors are a recurring motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again? You got it one, detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. What is all this? Magica, Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game? The Gnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts? Ritual for Modern Rituals? These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? And the car outside are going nuts. Books. The Necronominon, a Cyclopean cookbook. God damn. Those loose wires seem to run to the roof. Baseball cap, a strange thing to see here. Skull, normal library fare. Okay. Periodic table of secret magic elements. Copy of Ridley Cast It or Not seems to be open on the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch, seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. Wonder where it goes. Horror. About Shelley. So what are you doing here? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up this book factor. Factor? I mean factor. Okay. Crawl space, small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. Freaking skull. I hope this works. Have to find where that landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage. How about this? Baseball cap? Really? That's it? That's it here? Come on, man. Coming to get you. I think it's in the children's section. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So kid, what do you think? What do you know about the other side of that bed? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring and found all these neat new books, but the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I like them because now I have friends. See, he meant no harm. Troublemaker, arrest him, breaking and entering into a room of illegal books. Let's say both set of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghost and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the dive tax, so we had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great, but back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Billy, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. Yes, it is. In hindsight, that was dangerous. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. You blighter, that could have killed me. Except that you're already dead. Police brutality. That's what this is. Harsh reality, right? Is it on the 3rd floor? No, it's on the 4th floor. Here we go. I suppose I wanted to duck out of one room in this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. Wiring, okay. Where is wiring the secret room? It leads to the roof. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. Junction box. So what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible? Looks like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this area. I guess I should break that circuit and wire the air to the lightning rod so the power has some rest to go. Shit. Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm bad at this. Did I do it? Ouch, my hand. Look, detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. Where are you? What are you at? Lurking up there behind the storm. Trixie Moon. Alright, let's go down. Go back inside. Close the book. And the ghosts are gone. Alright, we did it! That's a long episode. Oh my god. Trunks field detective though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Duly, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We have an arrangement then, Doris. You don't fine me for having the books, I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business, sans hunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Fine. Come on, Dooley, let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devon. In case closed. Oh my god, that's very interesting. It's longer than the first one. So, if you like the video, guys, give me a thumbs up. This game is really good, you know. There's some comedy in it. Yeah, I like that. And on top of that, pixel graphics is my favorite. So, share the video if you like, you know. Subscribe for more videos, and see you on the next video.